My name's Tom Curry. We're in California, Kentucky. The name of the farm is TC Farm, and we raise quarter horses and a little thoroughbreds. We've been on the farm out here since 1990, and my family, my 3 daughters and my wife, have all been involved in 4-H and still are to some extent, and we just feel like we're truly blessed. As I've gotten older, I've learned that what you believe is extremely important, and thankfully my parents instilled in me the value of us being created by God, and God goes the glory, because all of the things that you see here are a culmination of years and years of God putting people in our path to make this happen. And without that, and without believing that, I'm not sure where we would be. But on this farm, we've had several of the conservation programs. We've used the watering system, the high traffic area system. I've cost shared in those things, as well as feeders, manure spreader, run-in sheds, which we just finished building this past week or two. In addition to the conservation, extension has also been a super help in what we do here. Don Sorrell and now Michelle Simon have been great with regard to all the soil testing. We do that regularly. And hay testing, which is good for when you want to sell your hay, you know what the nutrients are. And Michelle, particularly this last year or two, has been great in helping us to, she even came out and helped us brand, but she also has been very instrumental in getting us to use certain UK facilities with regard to mare in foal testing. There's several blood tests that you can do. They're not totally conclusive, but with the cost of doing ultrasounds, etc., it is certainly a way that we've been able to confirm or come close to confirming mares in foal. And basically, again, that's one of the things we do. We have 3 mares out there that are hopefully in foal. 2 we're pretty sure of, 1 we haven't tested yet, and that's up next week. So she'll be out to not only do some hay testing next week, but also to help me with the sample of blood that we need to send off for the labs to see if that mare is in fact in foal. So extension and conservation both have been vital in the operation that we have, and in the success that we've had in getting good hay, good pastures, and those types of things. To dream as a boy that you'd grow up and be a cowboy and have most of that come true is just the way God's design is. Even though when you're not necessarily walking exactly like you should be, He still is out there preparing for His plan for you. And I don't know that many get to reach their dream like this, but it certainly has been a culmination. And this award is certainly appreciated, but it goes to so many people. It's an effort of probably hundreds of people that have brought all of this about. And we truly enjoy participating in the farm tour, which we've done now probably, 6 or 7 years. And it is one of the highlights of our summer, because the people truly seem to enjoy coming here, looking at the horses, having a little hands-on experience, and sharing what you have is probably more important than having it. And that's kind of what we believe, and I think what you believe, as I said earlier, is extremely important, because that's how we make our decisions in life. My daughter created our brand, which is, on our horses, and on most of our horses, and on our sign. But I've got it on my hats now, and particularly with the farm tour, we've tried to get I've got several girls who have helped me through Campbell County High School and the ag program, and so we've tried to do a little branding. Branding's important. I try to sell a few horses, and that's really what we're trying to do, but that's how the name came about. As I said earlier, this is a group effort. My children, who are now, 42, 40, and 36. We have 7 grandchildren, and they do come out and ride once in a while, but they've always been supportive of anything that I do. When you look around, you can see there's a lot of work. Basically, my day is to get up and look at the horses, take them out of the barn if they're in the barn, put them out in the pastures. I do a lot of mowing. I probably mow 8 to 10 hours a week. I use a zero turn on all my pastures. I spray my pastures regularly to get rid of the weeds, and after years and years of that effort, it's finally coming to fruition because there's not many weeds left in my pasture. There's still a few, and I'm still after them. But that is a typical day. Hopefully every once in a while you get to ride. I do compete a little bit and have been able to go to the AQHA World Show. Last year, the stallion behind me and I, we were third. Got a nice bronze trophy for that. And again, that's the part of the reward of the blessings that God have given me for attempting to follow what His teachings are.